Our lesson today here at First Church of Religious Science is about new trails to blaze in the new year. Now, religious science has often been called a spiritual psychology because we teach the science of mind and we deal with the creative action of mind. Spiritual mind treatment is our form of prayer and our avenue for directing the creative activity of mind as well as for changing consciousness. Our whole business here is about changing consciousness because we know that life is consciousness and our demonstration of life will depend upon the quality of our consciousness. Now, during the holiday season and the first of the year, many clients come to us for spiritual counseling. Many are depressed because of their memories of Christmases past, and others come simply because they are not happy. They come and ask, "Why am I not happy? I have a beautiful family, a good job, a nice home, yet I am not happy." So please realize that unless we have discovered new trails to blaze, our enthusiasm for life will wane. It is a time when we finally realize that material things, while they have the possibility to make us happy, they usually bring us only temporary happiness. And so we want to explore other areas that can make us happy. We must explore the spiritual side of life to realize each one's divine purpose. Your purpose is to be an outlet for the love of God to express and for the creative action of the universe to operate through you. Many students of the science of mind ask me, what is God's plan for me? And that is God's plan for you, to be an outlet for the love of God to express and for the creative action of spirit to move through you. God doesn't have a plan. When I came to the science of mind, I was so egocentric that I thought God took time to sit down and map out my life little by little. So I would say, now, is this God's plan for me? And then I came to religious science and learned that God supports me and I get to choose the plan. I get to choose what I want in life. And as I do, I move forward in the faith that I am always divinely supported by the choices I make. So it is our divine purpose to be an outlet for spirit to celebrate life, to love and create. And if we block that expression, we will be unhappy. If we fail to be creative beings, our lives will not be fulfilled. And our divine purpose then is a failure, and we're not happy. So we want to explore our possibilities to be creative. You see, the divine impulse is within each one of us. It's called the divine urge. That divine impulse that tells us we need to create or perish. And we can never fully express life when we fail to be creative. quite often we have to reinvent ourselves in order to be happy. And those clients that come to me, we investigate new areas in which we can reinvent ourselves. Because as we enter this new year, we must explore the possibilities for our own creativity, to venture where we have never gone before. One of my clients came right after Christmas. Her life seemed stalled. She felt stagnant. And she was just depressed and unhappy. And we talked for a while. And I suggested, I've been told that everybody has a book within them, that we all can write our book, tell our story. And I've tried it, and I've found out I am not a writer. But I suggested to her that you sit down, write your story. Maybe you have something to tell. 2 weeks later, she called and said, "You won't believe that I'm under contract to write children's books." You see, we want to explore our creativity. I've always wanted to play the piano, and I have dozens of play the piano in an hour book, or Piano Without Fear. And I'm afraid I haven't accomplished that yet. But I do have a passion for music. We've got to find our passion. That's what I want you to do. Find your passion. And that will give you a new trail to blaze that will lead you to happiness, a joyous action of success. And so we don't want our enthusiasm of life to wane. You see, we're almost 1 month into 2012. And we want to move out of our comfort zone to experience a great new world. We want new trails to blaze. And as I was researching the title, New Trails to Blaze, I discovered a song by Sir Elton John. Never heard of it. And it's entitled, The Trail We Blaze. I want to read you some of the lyrics there. He says, "Look out, new world, here we come, brave, intrepid, and then some, to show that we are just the team to live where others merely dream. On the trail we blaze." He continues, "The trail we blaze is a road uncharted, no place for the traveler to be faint-hearted." And so, life is not a journey for the faint-hearted. I can tell you, growing old is not for sissies. Every day furnishes us with a fresh new opportunity to demonstrate the joy of living. We want to demonstrate a year of growth, a year of transformation, and realize, though, that we're always in a process of transformation. When we change jobs, when we make new friends, when we move into new homes and apartments, we are changing and reinventing our experience of life. Change means reinvention. But we have to take control of who we will become, or risk never reaching our full potential. You see, we'll have to reinvent ourselves many times during our lifetime, because we will always have new trails to blaze, and we just can't sit on the sidelines and let life pass us by. Reinventing ourselves in midlife is no simple undertaking, believe me. It involves making difficult decisions about our future and how we plan to see a new vision unfolding for us. To some, reinventing ourselves will be a deliberate intention. To others, it will be an unwelcome transition due to loss of a job, divorce, death of a close relative or partner. But whatever the reason for this change in our lives, we will be venturing forth into territory unfamiliar. Our attitude will play a great part in our success and in our dealing with the gap from where we are to where we want to go. Today, there's a great popularity of television makeover shows. You know, The Biggest Loser, Fashion Police, Queer Eye for the Straight Guy, Divine Design, and many, many others. You can tune in on new one almost every week where they make you over. And so it's not hard for us to think about what it would be like to have a total makeover on ourselves. So just imagine yourself waking up tomorrow morning and being the person you'd love to be and having the life you'd love to have and look in the mirror and say, wow. This new year provides us with a chance to make ourselves over. You see, right now, I want to press your life alert button to alert you that you can have a greater life. Pressing that life alert button and reinventing yourself into something new, something with a passion. How do we perceive life? More than that, how do you perceive you? Ask yourself, who am I now? We always have new things to discover about ourselves. So don't presume that you know yourself. You see, we've got to blaze new trails, dare to venture forth into our passion about life. You see, if every day we're trotting down the same old road, following the same old routine that we face every day, we're not going to blaze a new trail. You see, life will always take us into unexplored territory. And as I said, old age just ain't for sissies. Old age is hard work. But we want to see ourselves as VIPs in our own life. And that's what you are, a VIP. I am a VIP. You can say to yourself, I am a VIP. No matter what the challenge of life is, you are a VIP. Now, this statement is more than just claiming you're a very important person. That is a given. But it means a little more than that. Let's look at V. You want to be a person with vision. We want to have a vision of what we want in life if we're going to create the life we want. So we must have a vision. If you don't have a vision, the law of averages, the actuarial table, will have it for you. And I don't think that's what you would want. So vision what your goals are, what you want. If you say, I'm not sure, well, then it's time to spend some time thinking about what it is you do want in life. What is your passion? You may discover that it can actually be your career also. Now we look at the second, I. It has to do with inspiration. We need the inspiration to back up our vision. Our vision without inspiration will get us nowhere. Remember in Proverbs, that old statement, I can always remember the first one, I can never remember the second part, where it says, where there is no vision, the people perish. But then it says, but he that keepeth the law, happy is he. So we need a vision to keep us moving forward in life. And our inspiration is part of the law of creativity. There's no limit to what we can do, what we can accomplish. It all has to do with the way we think about ourselves and about our inspiration. And then we'll move to P. In VIP, it's for pursuit. What we often say in religious science, we put legs on our treatments. We pray, and then we move into action. When we pursue the greater life, it awaits us. For what we seek, we find. So there you have it. You're a VIP. Vision, inspiration, pursuit, new trails to blaze. And so, get ready to push your own life alert button. And as Auntie Mame says, open a new window, open a new door, travel a new highway you've never traveled before. Because you are an infinite expression of life. You are divinely connected to the one creative mind of the universe. And it is always saying yes. Yes. You've got a whole new year to work on yourself. And now get ready, set, push that button. Life alert. And so ends our lesson. Thank you.